nurses out there? For some of us, it's the only time of day we can get some exercise in. Because if we don't do it right away, the day is going to get away. How many of you have kids at home? Right? You're not even out of the shower yet, and you hear, Mom, Dad, Mom! Little fingers come underneath the doors. Are you in there, Mom? Mom, did you make my lunch, Mom? Right? Okay. How many of you have these as your children? Little furry friends?
Yeah.
How many of you got roped into taking care of the furry friends? Yeah? I'm going to walk the dog 3 times a day. Mom, if you just get us a dog, I'll take care of it, right? Who's taking care of the dog? Yeah? You here walk your furry friend? Yeah? How many of you are addicted to liquid speed? #1 selling drug in America? By this time of day, it's time to get to the office, even if it's a home office, because you gotta bring home the bacon. All right? Oh, how about this one? This role I've been trying to pass off forever. How many of you are the only one in your house that can change a Oh, how about this one? God forbid if we forget to wish someone on Facebook a happy birthday, right? Yep. All right. Oh, everybody's coming back through the door, they're back home, and what is the first thing they say when they walk through the door? Hungry. Yep. Time to make dinner, right? Her phone's going off. She's dropping the phone. The dog is on the floor. By this time, you are exhausted, right? You play how many different roles throughout the day, and you are completely exhausted. You cannot imagine cramming one more thing in your day, right? But guess who's waiting for you? Da 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 da. Daryl is waiting for Gina. Yep. Because they'll get all excited, right? All right, let's give Gina a hand. Gina is one of my directors on our team.
And I just want to let everybody know that this is Martha Murray, my wonderful director. Soon to be star director. Let's give her a little round of applause.
Gina is a twin sister, and her and her sister both hit directors in November. And they are twinkling star sisters. I was getting those stars and the sisters mixed up. So we all play many different roles in life, right?
Right.
You did fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous. Everyone is a leader. Look behind you. If anyone is following you, you are a leader. But are you worthy of being followed? So many times I've heard consultants say, my team's not doing anything this month. We do not have sales this month. I can't get them to book parties. Our sales are down. So you have to ask yourself these 2 questions. Maybe first you need to recruit some new blood, or maybe you need to improve on your leadership skills. You can lead a horse to water, but you cannot force them to drink. But what you can do is salt their oats and make them thirsty. You can inspire, you can motivate. And today, we're going to talk about how you can salt their oats. Leadership is a noun. It's something to be obtained. I actually prefer to use the word leading, because leading is an action word, and I like action. Leaders roll up their sleeves and they say, let's do this together. Let's build a team together. Leadership is very visual. You lead by example. Mark Yarnell says, a leader is someone who demonstrates what's possible. You're not just talking it, you're walking it. People that influence people lead people. You ask yourself, how can I influence people? You can influence people by adding value to them. Wake up each and every day and ask yourself, who can I add value to today? What can I do to make a difference in the life of someone? Everyone likes to be recognized. Everyone likes to be appreciated. So listen and care. Ask questions. Get to know people. The key of leadership is connecting with the people you lead. The way to connect is to care enough to listen. Truly value people. Today we're going to talk about 3 things that have been observed in Scentsy leaders. Empower, appreciate, and recognize. A positive approach to leading your team is the key to your success. The first one we're going to talk about is empower. To empower is to give someone the tools, the resources, and the practice to be confident and successful. Give your team the power to move their business to the next level. This involves equipping them more than pushing them. One way to empower is through team challenges. Team challenges are fun because everyone's doing it, and they are short-term, and most people can be successful with them. A few examples of team challenges are maybe Wax and Warmer Wednesday. Throw out a challenge to see who can sell the most 6-packs of bars. How about Try It Thursday? Who can sell the most warmers of the month? Or how about doing a booking list with your team to see who can book the most parties? Challenge them to hand out 10 samples to strangers. Our team, I would challenge them this month, Operation Get Off of Facebook. And what that means is get out and meet real people face to face. Start networking with people. Find a mom's group. Join a gym. Find a place where you can meet new people and build a relationship with them. When you build a relationship with them, they're going to want to be around you. Then they're going to want to join your team. Build relationships with people. Most challenges should recognize everyone that participates. Challenges empower people to do more than they thought that they could and have fun. You can give away prizes for challenges, but it's not always necessary. The next thing we're going to talk about is appreciate. Our team members work hard, but who is watching them? When we show our appreciation to our team, they know that we see their efforts. This is a huge reason for them to keep trying. How can you show appreciation? A simple text message, email, quick phone call, letting that team member know that you see them doing something well. That'll make a huge impact on that team member. We are their cheerleaders. When we see someone take an initiative, doing their best, we need to say, great job. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for working your business. Next, we're going to talk about recognize. Recognition comes in many forms. Melissa, thank you so much for coming into the room with a positive attitude. That's a compliment. Becky, I really love your outfit today. It's so cute. This is Sweet Aroma Chicago and the Twinkling Star Sisters all over here. So. Woohoo! You know, compliment people. I love what you guys did, bringing Scentsy spirit. That's fun. Woo! That's right. Compliment people. When you compliment someone, that builds their self-confidence. That makes them feel special. That makes them feel important. And so many times we do not do that enough. How many times have somebody gone out of your life or somebody passed away and you did not say the things you wanted to say to them? We do that so many times. We have to be more vocal about telling people how much we appreciate them. We appreciate that our team members work hard. Some people like to be recognized publicly, but some people do not. But everyone likes some form of recognition. One type of recognition does not fit all. When you build a relationship with a team member, you will then understand how they like to be recognized. One thing we just recently did on our Facebook team page was posted the picture of the No Place Like Home warmer, and it said welcome on there, and it said post 3 things about yourself. Because we have people all over, we have the United States, we have the UK, Australia, they all don't know each other. So this I don't know, this post went on forever, I don't even know how many comments were on there, but everyone was posting little things about themselves. That's one way to get to know your team members. Really try and get them interacting together on your team Facebook page. Also, you know, I like to do the shout outs, the text messages, great job, the email saying what amazing sales. Sometimes I've sent text messages on a Friday to different team members saying, just have a great weekend. Have a blessed weekend. Nothing about Scentsy, just have a great weekend. Because I really do want them to have a great weekend. It's just showing that you care. Another thing I do a few each month, typically, is the Cheryl's Cookies at cherylscookies.com. You can purchase cookies for $5 on there. It includes shipping. A lot of times, they'll have a little smiley face on there, and it'll say, have a nice day, or there's several different cookies that they have on there. But that's another way, simple way, inexpensive way to show recognition to them as well. And also, we never want to leave out these type of achievements, the PRV Club. When somebody hits the 150, 250, 500, showing that recognition. Thank you for being active this month once they hit the 150. There's little postcards, there's little Facebook things that you can post. I see them all over on Facebook. If you just Google, I think, Pinterest or anything, you can find those little, they're already made up that says 150, 250, 500, 1,000, 2,000. Also, we want to recognize the shooting star, of course, promotions, lead, or certified lead, star consultant, superstar consultant, and any rock star recruiting as well. This is something I've been doing. I've been a consultant for about 4 years now, and I typically do these every month. I try to do them every month. I don't always get to it, I'm sorry to say. But I do try to do these every month, and they're just your sensational certificates for anyone that promoted, for sales. You can make these out to be anything, and I'll include a $5 Starbucks gift card in there, and just tell them you're sensational. Mail those in the mail. These are a great way, or pass out at your team meetings as well. And one of the girls on my team, she says, Martha, I have your sensational certificates hanging all over my office. So it means something to her. That's special. All right. In your packets, you received postcards. Everyone want to pull out your postcards? To me, this is kind of taking over the little sensational certificates as the postcards. It's nice though, because these postcards you can mail them for 34 cents. It doesn't take a full stamp. Yes. Yep.
These?
There should be enough packet. Yep. Yep. Those are it. Can you kind of show those so everybody sees them? There you go.
I know.
What we're really going to start promoting with Scentsy is to start recognizing your team with the postcards. Like I said, they're inexpensive. You can mail them for 34 cents. You can write a cute little message on there. They don't take very long to mail out. What I want you to do right now is take the time to fill out at least one of your postcards. Think about one of your team members that you feel is really rocking it this month, doing a great job, or somebody you just want to send a little encouragement to. It's nice that these postcards can be used for multiple purposes. As you see, they've got Scentsy Spirit Award, Shooting Star, Mentor Award,
Do you want me to take it for a little
Fireflies
bit?
Award.
In a few minutes. Okay. Just let me know.
That's what she thinks.
get a postcard filled out? Now, most importantly, when you leave Spring Sprint, make sure you mail your postcards. You write things out and they like sit on your desk for like a week. You never get them in the mail. So just buy a whole roll of 34-cent stamps at the post office, put them on your desk, and you'll be all set to go to mail those postcards. It's important that your team members know how much you care. Remember the saying, they don't care how much you know until you show them how much you care. All right, also in your packets is the leadership calendar on page 21 of your workbook. So pull out your workbooks and turn to page 21. Now you can start planning ahead, because we all like to plan ahead, right? We've added some challenges there for you in your leadership calendar. We're trying to simplify things for you and make it easy. And now you can lay out your calendar step by step. Add on your anniversaries for your team members, birthdays. Make a little notation out there to write out your postcards the month before, so when their birthday or anniversary approaches, first of all, no one will be left out if you plan ahead. And then when it's time to actually mail that postcard for their anniversary or their birthday, it's already filled out. You just got to drop it in the mail. Add your own personal things that you would like to incorporate in your calendar as well. Okay, now we're going to break out into 3 different groups here in the room. So, let's see, we'll have one group up here, another over here, and maybe the back. And we're going to do brainstorm for leadership calendar ideas. The next group will be empower ideas, and then appreciation ideas. What I'm going to do is give you guys a whiteboard. So choose one person to be kind of the captain there of your group. All right. There you go.
You're in the
Maybe you guys
first
can come up
you
with
get to be captain.
Who wants to write?
She's captain.
There we go.
That's in my
phone calls, postcards, recognition on Facebook, Starbucks cards, gift cards, email, free bar of the month, charms for bracelets, group dinners, scent circles such as love you very much, thank you, weekend social potlucks, candy cards like extra gum for a way to go the extra mile, lottery tickets for like I'm lucky to have you on my team, Scentsy gift certificates.
Awesome. I'm going to leave these up here, and if you guys want to take a picture of them, you can do that with your phone, because I know it's kind of quick to write all that down.
All right, we had empowerment, and we said compliment, leading by example, so do as expected of you. To step out of your box, step out of that comfort zone to get out there. And in all caps, underlined, we said care, because that's the most important one. Create or work with new and innovative ideas. So things like do a group home show and rotate who's kind of like the head or the lead to make new connections. And then it kind of gives you a chance to practice shows and things like that and not have all the pressure on you. I think I got that right. So rotating people throughout the day. Being friends with others. And there was a gentleman who was talking about doing group cruises where you go on a group cruise with your team members and you can like have food and have like a party in your room, and then you have that entire cruise ship to touch base with and expand your network. And then he had said that, you know, those are all people who are feeling really good about life because they're on a cruise and on vacation, so they're going to feel good about that necessity to, I guess, overflow onto that. So just being innovative with your new ideas or new group strategies to brand yourself, and then also teach how to delegate powers. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, we have the leadership calendar ideas. Team meeting get together. We know that there's people all around in different places, so it's not always doable, which is why we also had Skype meetings that you can do as well to try to get everybody on there where you can touch base and learn about each other and help each other. We had the Free Friday handouts where you get together and create things to make handouts to hand out to people. Stock Up Friday where you have stock just in case you have events for Saturday or Sunday that you're doing. Wine Wednesday, it's a event with your team where you all get together. Sample Sunday where you guys all get together as well and make samples, put with your business cards to hand out. Vision board, where you can create a vision board where everybody puts ideas together and then you can put it on Facebook and it gives you kind of a chance to ask questions. Where you put things on there that you may have not seen or noticed and then give somebody else a chance to ask about it where you can learn. And the last thing we had was get out of your comfort zone, and we called that a Wacky Wednesday.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So the way to deal with people, as she was kind of saying, is with love and connection. Sometimes it's kind of easy to get frustrated with our team members when they're not working their business, they're not doing what we feel that they need to be doing. Is this still on or no? Okay, I'll just talk really loud because it's not coming up. Is that on? No? Okay, that's on. Is that on?
No.
It's not that on. I don't know what happened. So anyways, the way to deal with people is with loving connections. It's easy to get frustrated with some team members when we do not feel like they're working their business like we feel that they should. But what is so, so important is that we meet them wherever they are. Because we do not know what people are going through, what they're dealing with in life, marital issues, divorce, problems with children, financial issues. We don't know what's going on really behind those closed doors. Life is hard, and so we need to meet them wherever they're at. We can inspire them, we can motivate them, but care. Just remember to care, because that's going to get you so much farther than getting frustrated with people. I'm going to share with you something personal. I've never really even fully shared everything with my team members. But my husband's family, they're a very close-knit family. And in 2013, we actually lost 5 of his family members in 1 year. It's a very, very difficult time for our family. Some was due to old age, some due to sickness, it was different circumstances. In February of that year, we lost his grandmother. And in May, his grandfather passed away. And during that time, 2 of the uncles passed away. And the year prior to that, his father had been diagnosed with stomach cancer. He was in and out of the hospital dealing with chemo treatments. You know what? My microphone's not working. I don't know. The mic's... I don't know what the deal is. I don't know. So I'm screaming. I did. Okay.
Yelling at it.
Okay, I'll keep screaming. And so his dad was very deathly ill from the chemo treatments. This was just a very, very difficult time. Also during this time period, our oldest daughter had recently gotten married, and she was had not planned on getting pregnant, but she did, and had found out when she went for her prenatal visit that she had precancerous cells all over her ovaries, and they were spreading very aggressively, very rapidly. So she started to have treatments for that as well. The treatments were very, very painful. She would leave the treatments. Sometimes she couldn't hardly walk. She was in so much pain. Of course, as our family, we were terrified for her and also the health of the baby. My Scentsy business helps support our family. We pay bills with our Scentsy business. So it's obviously something that we need. And so I obviously continue to work our Scentsy business. But when the incentive period started in August of 2013, I was just really uncertain on how I was going to earn that trip. Obviously, my mind was very preoccupied with other things were happening. I ended up giving away several shows and parties to my team members. My husband and I were very passionate about traveling. We love to travel. And I really wanted to take him to Greece, but I was just uncertain how that was going to happen that year. September rolled around, and we lost my father-in-law. We were very blessed to be with him during the final stages of the cancer. And so after that, early one morning, I was just feeling so helpless and broken. We had gone through so much hurt. And so I just asked God, I said, I don't know how this can happen, but if it's not possible, if you can help me in earning the trip to take my husband to Greece, to help, just have a getaway, I would just be so grateful to that. As I said, from February to that September, we lost 5 family members. But on October 29th, God gave us the gift of life. Our granddaughter was born. Very healthy baby. She brought so much sunshine into our lives and still does. And then a few months later, my daughter was given a clean bill of health. My daughter was a star consultant. We were so blessed. During that incentive period, we were so blessed to have so many downline promotions. Because I built a great customer base, from August to January, I hit my 2,000 every month, so we got those extra incentive points. And my husband and I we were one of the top incentive trip earners. Thank you. Thank you. We were able to go to Greece. People do make a difference, build relationships with people. I have another girl on our team that joined in 2012, and she had registered for the Indianapolis convention. Right before we left to go to Indianapolis, I received an email from her that she wasn't going to attend. And she wrote in that email about all the things that, as a director, I do wrong. Anybody else ever get one of those? I persuaded her to go to Indianapolis with us, and I told her that she was staying in the room with me. And I love a challenge. So I was determined that she was going to totally love me before we left. My star director and my sponsor as well, Annette Tomlinson, we spent a lot of time with her, and we were up, I think, one night, all night long, just talking to her and praying with her. I come to find out her life was just a broken mess. And she was a single mom with 2 children. Her husband had walked out. She was trying to take care of her home. To make a long story short, she's actually here today. You could read her entire story on her website, is there. She left there determined that she was going to work her Scentsy business, and she left there loving me. So we broke that, and she actually promoted from certified to superstar consultant and earned the Greece trip with me. Show love, connection, and kindness to people. You do not know what's going on in their life. 1 Corinthians 13 says, love never gives up. Love cares more for others than self. Love doesn't want what it doesn't have. Love doesn't strut. Love doesn't have a swelled head. Doesn't force itself on others. Isn't always me first. Doesn't fly off the handle. Doesn't keep score of the sins of others. Doesn't rebel when others grovel. Takes pleasure in the flowering of truth. Puts up with anything. Puts God first with anything. Trust God always. always looks for the best, never looks back, but keeps going to the end. I shared all this with you today because I don't want you to feel sorry for me and my family, but I want you to, it all goes back to you do not know what's going on behind closed doors. You do not know what's going on in the life sometimes of your team members. Take the time to care. Show proper encouragement. People can still succeed even through the most difficult times of life. Because we built those positive relationships, when I was going through those tough times, it carried me through. Love and accepts people with all their strengths and weaknesses. There's a saying that says, leaders create connections that allow others to feel safe to achieve their goals. Leaders shine their light to inspire others to lead. Leaders shine their light to inspire and lead the way for others. Well, thank you so much for coming to our leadership breakout. I appreciate everyone you taking the time. You put up here the boards for your brainstorming. So if you would like to take a picture of those, feel free to. And I believe it's lunchtime now, yay.